Hi, my name is Sanat Biswal, also known as the accountant guy, and in this video I am going to explain you how you can utilize this template to track your emergency funds. So first of all, we have a summary section on the top which reflects three things, that is the fund setup, the savings overview where you get an overview of all the savings you have made till date. Then we have a summary section which reflects all the savings and its necessary contributions that have been required by you. So let's get started with the fund setup. So first of all, when you navigate to the fund setup, you have three categories over here, that is the financial safety, the asset protection and the health and wellness. You can edit this category as per your own choice by clicking on this, and you can define your own category over here. Or if you want to add a new category, you can simply click on this add a group, which will ask you to add a new group altogether. So with these three set categories, I am going to explain you further. So in order to add a new fund, you need to simply click on this add fund button. Once you click on this, it will say that it has automatically added a new fund. So once you scroll down, you can see that a fund has been added under the no classification tab. So you can simply click on this three dot and move it to the respective category where you want to place it. So if I place it on the financial safety, it will add it to the financial safety side. Now you can click on this pencil icon. What you see for each of the fund is that fund detail which you can add over here. Then the starting balance of the fund. So we have specified opening balance for each fund, as you can see. Then we can specify the goal amount. So this is how much targeted savings you want to make against this emergency fund. So you can specify a goal amount as per your choice. Then you can add a start date. So start date is basically when you are going to start putting money for this specific emergency fund. So you can click on this and you can specify any date of your choice. So after this, it will automatically calculate how much of savings you have made till date, as you can see over here. Then you can specify the target end date. So the target end date is by when you are looking to make the total emergency fund available at your disposal. So you can click on this and you can set the target end date. So this is all that you need to figure out when you are going to start adding a new fund to any of this emergency fund. So I'm going to quickly delete this. So just to give a quick overview, if you click on this pencil icon, you can add all these details as per your choice. You can also edit the names of any of this emergency fund. Once this is done, we will navigate to the contribution side where you will learn how you can put money for this savings, each of these emergency savings funds. So basically, once your account is all set up, we will navigate to the fund section, so to the contribution section. So over here you can see that once I scroll down, you can see that in the contributions are divided into different months. So later the month, it appears on the top, and it also indicates how many contributions you have made for the specific month. So for each month you have the date, the description that you can put over there, the period of the contribution. So once you click on this, I have predefined the entire of all the months for 2023. You can add your respective month for any of the year that you are currently in. So let's say you are in 2024, so you can put, let's say, March 2024. It will allow you to add a new month altogether once you click on this new button over here. Okay, so I'm just ignoring it for time being. So once you specify the date, you can put in the period, then you can specify the fund. So once you click on this, all the necessary funds that you have added on top will be visible, and you can select your specific fund as per your choice. Once this is selected, then you have the column of amount. So this is the amount of savings that you're going to put, or the contribution that you're going to make for this specific month towards a specific fund. So you can enter amount over here. And on the right side of this is the requirement column. So this specifies how much of contribution you are required to make each month, so that by the targeted end date that you have set, you will be able to meet this end goal, that is a goal amount. So this shows that for the car repair fund, I need to contribute $422 each month. Now I have put in $300, which means that I have not met my target goal for this specific month. Now if I put any value exceeding this or equal to this required amount, it will automatically show a tick. As you can see on the bottom, for the October month, I had made a contribution for job loss fund for $900, and the requirement was $643, and it is showing a tick mark. So anything that signifies a tick mark or a check mark indicates that you have met the requirement for the specific fund for the specific month. So this is a quick overview through which you can assess that whether you have met the required amount of contribution for the month for the specific fund or not. After you enter all these values, you can also utilize this quick action button. So my recommendation is to use this button, as it has all the formulas and everything linked. So once you click on this button, it will automatically add a new line item to the current month and the current date. So today is October 3, 2023 as on date of recording. That's why it added this specific line item for this specific date, and then you can fill in all these values as per your choice. If you want to select a different date, let's say I want to select something in November month, I will select something in November, maybe November 17, and it automatically get attached to November month over here. Okay, so the later the date, it will appear on the top. I'm going to quickly delete this. So once you have added all these contributions, you can navigate to the quarterly overview. Quarterly overview basically is all the months of each quarter given in one glance view. So you can see that January, February, March is under quarter 1. Similarly, April, May, June is on quarter 2. July, August, September is quarter 3, likewise. So we have made the contributions in quarter 4. So I'm going to slide right. In quarter 4, you can see for the October month, we made a total savings of $900 and the requirement was $643. Okay. So just to again show you, like for October month, if you might have noticed, in the October month we had made a contribution towards job loss fund, which requirement was $643, and we made a contribution of $900. Now going back, you can see the same amount getting reflected over here. You can see that $900 is showing in total savings that was made, and the requirement was $643. So this signifies we have exceeded the requirement savings requirement percentage by, and we are currently at 140%, which is a good sign. Similarly, for November month, we had a requirement for $422, but we made a savings of $300. So this is just 71% of the total target that we met. So when you keep on adding all these emergency savings funds over here, it will automatically start adding all the values, and it will give a quick quarterly overview over here. You can see that I have also put it in different colors just to give a quick snapshot of what you are doing and how you are going through your finances when it comes to emergency funds. So this is a quarterly overview, and on top you will also find that how much of total savings you have made for each quarter. So this is 900 plus 300, that's why it's showing a $1,200 savings that was made for quarter 4. So as you keep on adding more emergency funds to each month, it will start adding more funds over here. So now moving back up, we will see that in the savings overview, we again have the savings divided into 3 different classifications, and for each emergency fund we have different line items over here which is visible. So we have the total savings that we have done so far. So after you make all the contribution entries over here for each of this emergency fund, it will show how much of savings you have made. So just to give an example, for the job loss fund, we had a starting balance of $500 and we made a contribution of $900. So 900 and 500 added together is $1,400. Now if you go to the savings overview, in the job loss funds, we can see the total savings is $1,400 reflected over here. The targeted savings was $5,000. Again, this target is pulling the figure from the goal amount. So whatever amount you set over here, it will automatically update over here. Okay, and we have achieved 28% of the total savings requirement that we had set. The targeted savings date is the end goal date that we had set, and this is 31st March 2024. So if you see over here, it shows that the total end date, total goal target end date is 31st March. Okay. Then we have how many months are left till this targeted end date. So this is basically the time that is calculated from the current date till the end date. So today is like October 3, and if you see over here we had 31st March set over here. So October, November, December, January, February, March. So it is calculating accordingly, and it is giving you the values. Okay, so after that we have a contribution required per month. So this is again calculated from these values that I had explained you earlier. So the requirement that you have for each fund in terms of the requirement that is needed to be in terms of the contribution or savings that is required for each month is shown over here. So this is again a quick overview of how much contribution you need to make each month to meet this targeted fund by this end date. Okay, so this is complete the overview of all the emergency fund under different categories. So as you keep on moving for each specific day, this time left that is being shown over here will keep on updating. So it will keep on showing how you need to keep on making savings for each of this period. Okay, so once this is done, then we can move into the summary section. In the summary section, you will see the total savings that you have made so far. So this is the summation of the opening balance of all the funds that you had in hand and the total contributions that you made through all these entries over here. So this shows the total savings over here. Then this signifies the savings that is required from you. So whatever targeted savings amount that you set over here, it is a summation of all the savings amount. And then finally we have a difference. So this is nothing but the total savings less the savings that is required. So this is the difference between both. So this is reflecting 29,650, and the percentage is how much of savings you have made to the targeted savings amount. So this is 10,350 divided by 40,000, which is 26% coming over here. So this is the complete summary of what is happening from all the savings funds or emergency funds that you had in hand. So I hope this explanation was clear to you, and everything was pretty much simple to understand. So once again, everything can be customized as per your own requirement and as per your own choice. If you have any questions regarding this, feel free to reach out to me at notionformyuse@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to assist you on this further. Thank you.